is up, friends? My name is Joss and welcome back to Squibbles Reads. Today we are in a little bit of a different setup because it is nighttime and there is no beautiful balcony door to let in all the sunlight, so instead I have literally all the lights on in my entire apartment and I'm filming against my white closet doors. Hopefully it'll be okay. Today I am actually participating in another Top 5 Wednesday. For the past 3 or 4 weeks I haven't been able to do a Top 5 Wednesday because one of them was like your top 5 novellas and I was like, I've never even read a novella. And then another one was like the top 5 Hunger Games moments, and I haven't read the Hunger Games in like years. I was just like one of those frauds in like the fantasy book and they're like, Caesar! Fraud in the castle! So today I'm actually gonna do one for you. It is the Thanksgiving edition. It is the top 5 books that I'm thankful for. The first book that I'm thankful for is actually a book that I read when I was a really little kid. It is called Someday Angeline by Sachar. I actually am thankful for this book, not necessarily because of the book itself, but because it was a library book. When I was flipping the pages, I noticed that it smelled so good. And you're just like, I want to know what paper this is, so I can just like live in it. I would renew this book again and again and again and again, just so I could smell it. The second book that I'm thankful for is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Brashares. This was at a point in my life where I stopped kind of reading books for plot, and I actually started to really like associate and like personalize the characters' lives according to my own life. So like looking at their characteristics and looking at things that I admired about them and things that I didn't like about them. And it was the first book that I was really able to do that with, so I'm really thankful for that book. The third book that I am thankful for is called A Summer Affair by Elin Hilderbrand. This book is actually a book that I'm not, again, thankful for because of the plot, but because of where it fits in my own life. The plot is actually just like your regular old lady having an affair and goes through all this turmoil and blah 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 blah. Nothing too special. But I actually found this book in a used bookstore in Boston when I was interviewing for grad school. It's called Triton Books in Boston. If any of you know it, I love it. I found this book at Triton Bookstore. Attached to the bookstore is a little cafe. In that cafe, they were serving French toast stuffed with ricotta cheese and blueberries. And I just remember sitting there and reading this book and eating my French toast and drinking coffee. And it's actually one of the best memories that I've had with a book because it involved like traveling, and I was starting grad school, so it was like another new phase of my life. I mean, I didn't end up in Boston, but Triton Bookstore is one of my favorite places. Even to this day, this book is associated with it. The next book that I am thankful for is one of my favorite books in the whole world. It is called Love the One You're With by Giffin. The first time I read this book, I actually really hated it. And I was really unhappy with the ending. The first time that I read it, I believed that the only type of love in the whole world was like this like romantic, whirlwind, passionate, I'm gonna write 1,000,000 songs for you and send them to you on a mixtape kind of love. But you know, the truth is, in real life, there are so many different kinds of love. And reading this book, you know, for the second, third, fourth time, every time that I read it, I appreciated it more and more. Because it really taught me about the different kinds of love. It taught me to love myself, it taught me about family love, it taught me to love my lifestyle and the city that I live in, and just all these different kinds of love. And the first time that I read it, I was just like, no, there's only one type of love that is legit and valid, and that is really not the case. So I'm thankful for this book for teaching me about love. The last book that I'm thankful for, I actually will get on my soapbox for a little bit for, and it is Hateless by Jennifer Brown. I'm getting my master's degree in psych. And in the media in general, there is a way that they portray therapists and psychologists in a way that's very stigmatizing. I mean, this is not across the board, but there's so many different like movies and books and everything that portray therapists and counselors as people who just dole out pills, or people who ask you, this is my favorite, you know, they really like psychoanalyze you. They're like, how are you feeling? And like therapy, while it may involve these questions, it's not really about that. Therapy is like just going to a space that is genuine and non-judgmental, and you and your therapist, you grow together as human beings. And not a lot of books actually portray that. And I'm so thankful for what Jennifer Brown did for the industry of psychology and therapy and counseling. So that is it for this Top 5 Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, questions, or anything else, please make sure to leave me a comment down below and give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.